and it's kind of like a combination of biblical revelations and Q's revelations. And the problem is that puts your Rittenhouse, it makes Rittenhouse look like he's a member of the, John Pierce is comparing it to the Revolutionary War, and he's quoting the Militia statute. So the combined public appearance of Rittenhouse right now by his two lawyers' presentations, some for their own issues, but just in general context, is that Rittenhouse is a crazy militia member who thinks he's part of an insurrectionary revolutionary army here to bring back the country from the of the trust the plan Q folks as part of a revolutionary militia. This is exactly what he did not need to look like. So that's the problem, and that's where it's like, why not just step back? Just let other lawyers handle it, transfer the money to the family. You did a noble thing by helping raise the money. Make that the noble thing and step back and don't do anything else. To the information that's available to us currently, the weapon was somebody else's. It wasn't his. So he didn't own it. He simply physically possessed it that night. And based on the analysis that Will Chamberlain gave, and he's a lawyer and the publisher of the publication Human Events, he believes, based on the Wisconsin law, is the same as my conclusion, which is that it was legal for him to have it. Unless there's some fact we don't know. So and also, in my view, is to the extent that the law could be interpreted in such a way as to preclude him from having it, then I believe that the law would violate the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution, particularly in these contexts. Because for all the criticism of him for being young and being out on the streets in a difficult situation, our Constitution was written for kids like him to be out defending people when they're under attack. That's what the militia is all about. And back then it was for 12 and 13, 14-year-olds. Very young people fought in the Revolutionary War, including some of my forefathers. When I explained my theories of political and legal strategy, I said, it goes back to my great-granddaddy, Colonel Prescott, who said, don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.